Good morning, student. Today we continue our third chapter in civics, electoral politics. Dear student, in last lecture, we also discussed about different important point of this chapter, feature of democratic election and various form of competition among the different political party during the time of election. Dear student, today we continue our chapter with the most important part of this chapter is what is our system of election. In this part, we also discuss about different types of election in India. So first, important type of election is the general election. Dear student, this election also conducted Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha. Vidhan Sabha means state assembly, like in Haryana. We already discussed about in 1987 state assembly election. These elections are held regularly every 5 years. The Lok Sabha or Vidhan Sabha stand dissolved. Elections are held in all constituency at the same time, either on the same day or within few days. First general election was held in 1952 and 17th Lok Sabha election held in April-May 2019. Dear student, first we discuss about first general election held in 1952. This election also start in October 1951 and this election completed Feb 1952. Near about 5 months take place during that time to complete this election because we also aware about during that time lack of resources and take 5 months to complete first general election in India. And now we discuss about 17th Lok Sabha election also conducted in 2019. This election also conducted within 1 month because at this time we have different kind of resources. Dear student, we also aware about this type of election also conducted different stages because during the time of Lok Sabha election, many states regarding to be we also know about terrorism, especially in Jammu and Kashmir. Some problem also related to be this area Jharkhand and Uttarakhand, Jharkhand and another state also next list affected area. So in this state, election also conducted to different levels also. So 2019 Lok Sabha election also conducted 7 different stages. So this kind of election we also call to be as a general election when election also conducted to whole nation to be all constituency of different part of our country. Now we discuss about by election. The election is held only for one constituency to fill the vacancy caused by death or resignation of a member. This is called by-election. Second type of election is the by-election. When any member of constituency, for example, in 2019, at this time, Narendra Modi also take part from two different constituency. One from Gujarat, Vadodara, second from Uttar Pradesh, Banaras. After after election, Modi ji also elected all of both are two constituency. So at this time, according to norms, Modi ji also give to be resignation in any one constituency. So Modi ji also decided to give resignation from Vadodara seat. So after giving the resignation, this seat is be vacant and again election commission also declared election to fulfill this seat. And one of another reason, death of any candidate to be particular constituency. So complete to fulfill the seat of this constituency after the death of any members in Lok Sabha and State Assembly. So this type of election we also call to as a by-election. Third type of election is the mid-term election. The Lok Sabha or State Assembly may be dissolved before its term of 5 years is before mid-term poll is required to continue a new house. In fact, the expression mid-term election has no legal significance because to the Lok Sabha is invariable called a general election, midterm election, when government not fulfill is 5 years, not complete is term. So at this time, election also declared. We also take the example 1998. In 1998, Bharatiya Janata Party formed government in Lok Sabha, and President also give to time for approve his majority in parliament of 13 days. Dear student, within 13 days, BJP not prove his majority and government is be dissolved. Again, election also conducted. So this type of election we also call to as a mid-term election. When election also completed before completing is a 5 year, and this type of election also conducted in our country near about 5 times. Mid-term also election conducted for central government for Lok Sabha. Another important feature is the constituency. In India, we are following an area-based system of representation. For this purpose, country is divided into different area of the purpose of election. This area is called the electoral constituency. Dear student, we also aware about in our country, total country also divide different constituency to conducted election. In this constituency, each candidate also take part in election procedure and voter also elect their representative. So this method also adopted in our country. This method also called to be as a constituency system. For Lok Sabha election, the country is divided into 543 constituency. The representative elected from each constituency is called a member of parliament or MP. We also aware about total elected representative in Lok Sabha is be 543. So according to constituency, total our country also divided 543 different constituency, and these member are also called to as a member of parliament in Lok Sabha, and member of parliament of Lok Sabha directly elected by peoples. Same process also adopted for state. State is divided into a specified number of assembly constituency. The elected representative is called the member of legislative assembly or MLS. This student we also studies about from the beginning of this chapter. State assembly election in Haryana, total 90 constituency, near about 60 seat in favor of Lokdal, means near about 60 representative from Lokdal. So same process adopt central government, member of parliament, state government called to be as a member of legislative assembly, means MLS. In the municipal and panchayat election, each village or town is divided into several wards like constituency. Student, we also aware about in our country, three different type of election also conducted. For central government, Lok Sabha, for state government, MLS, and third type of election also related to be our local self-government. So in local self-government, suppose in our city we elect our MC, and in our village we elect our panchayat member like Panch and Sarpanch. So according to election procedure, our village or town is divided into different wards. For example, Panipat city is divided 26 different wards. According to be as this ward look like as a constituency. When we discuss about the state, at this time we also call to be constituency. When we discuss about particular city, we also call to as a ward system, and same happened also in our village. Village also divide different ward also. Each ward we elect one Panch and Sarpanch also to in election procedure. So same process also adopted in local self-government. Sometimes these constituency are counted as a seat. Many times we also call to near about 60 seat in favor of Lokdal during the time of 1987 election. Seat means constituency. So each constituency represent one seat in the assembly. One constituency equal to one seat. So we also take the example of 1987 election. 60 seats in Haryana. It means that candidate of Lokdal won the 60 assembly constituency. What is the meaning of reserved constituency? Dear student, we are also aware about. At present, many different seats are also reserved for in government services. So same process also adopted in election system. Many constituency also reserved for particular different SC and ST. In India, some constituency are reserved for people who belong to scheduled caste, SC and scheduled tribe, ST communities. In SC reserved constituency, only someone who belongs to scheduled caste can stand for election. Only scheduled caste community people also take part in election procedure. Another candidate not allowed to stand for election in particular reserved seat reserved for scheduled caste. Similarly, those who are belonging to the scheduled tribes can stand for election. Same method also adopted for ST seat. Only ST scheduled tribe candidate also stand for election. No one take part in election procedure belong to the any another caste and community. In our country, scheduled caste reservation present time is be 84 seat reserved for scheduled caste, and scheduled tribe constituency in our country present time is be 47. Reserved constituency. Why? In our country, some seats also, constituencies also reserved for particular caste and communities. In open electoral competition, certain weaker section of the society may not stand a good chance of winning because of the influence of the powerful section. The maker of our constitution prepared a system of reserved constituency for this weaker section. Student, we also aware about. If our constitutional makers give a chance to open election system, so what happened? We also aware about powerful person, rich peoples, not given to any chance of poor peoples to take part in election procedure. And this is totally against of feature of democracy. Because in democracy, we are aware about every people have equal right. No one denied according to caste, gender, wealth, and religion. So our constitution maker also reserved some seats for particular caste and community. Only reserved people also stand during the time of election in particular constituency. Look at this map. In our country, 543 total constituency according to Lok Sabha election. And out of 543, 412 constituency also for general candidate. 84 red also reserved for particular scheduled caste communities, and ST community 47. Look at the map also green constituency also reserved for scheduled tribe. And in our country, near about almost in every state have different kind of constituency according to population of state. And in our country, Uttar Pradesh is the highest constituency is be 80, and many another state is be like Maharashtra is be 48, and Bihar is be 40, Andhra Pradesh is be 25. In Haryana is be only 10 constituency for Lok Sabha. And student, we also aware about union territories also have different kind of Lok Sabha constituency. Andaman Nicobar one constituency, Chandigarh is be one, Dadar Nagar Haveli is be one, but in Delhi is be 7 constituency. Delhi not a full-fledged state. Delhi also considered as a union territory, and according to population is be 7 Lok Sabha seat considered in Delhi. And another important part of this election procedure is the voter list. So meaning of voter list, and what is the importance of this voter list in democratic election? In a democratic election, the list of people eligible to vote is prepared much before the election. We are also aware about this list also prepared before election. to every election, because in our country election also conducted time to time. We are also aware about state assembly election, Lok Sabha election, local self-government election. So this list also prepared before any election. This list is officially called the electoral roll and is commonly known as the voter list. This is the important step and linked to the first condition of the democratic election. So this is the first step of any democratic election in the world, to prepare a voter list. And according to this system, the electoral roll is normally revised every year to add the name of those who are to turn to be 18 on the 1st January of that year, or have to move into a constituency, and to be remove the name of those death of any person, and any person also moved out of the constituency. Dear student, this list also prepared every year in the month of January. If anyone eligible on the January, age is be 18 and above, mention the name of this particular peoples, and death of any person, so remove the name of this person. If anyone, any voter also move to one state to another, one district to another district, so remove the name of this person also from this voter list. So this list also prepared every year, and this list also prepared before the conducting of any election. So some of requirement of this voter list: the list of the people who are eligible for the voting is prepared by the Election Commission of India. Dear student, this list also prepared by Election Commission. Central Election Commission also give to responsibility to State Election Commission. Then State Election Commission also appoint different person to prepare this list. This ensure that everyone in the country gets an equal opportunity of choosing their political representative. So this list also give to opportunity to everyone to choose their political representative, regardless of person, caste, creed, color, and gender. Every citizen of and above 18 years of age is be eligible to vote. So in our country, adopt a method of right to vote is be 18 year and above. From the beginning, this age is be 22 year, but at present this age is be 18 year and above. Also, I mentioned the name of this person in voter list. No one deny according to caste, creed, and color. We also aware about in one of chapter we also studies about in South Africa. South African native citizen also discriminate according to color base. But in our country, no one deny according to color. Every people have equal voting right. This is an important step. It is linked to the first condition of democratic election. Everyone should get an equal opportunity to choose their representative. This is the first step of democratic election, of preparing voter list. Dear student, in our country, no one denied, but in some cases, government also denied some person. First is be any criminal-minded person. If any person also involved in negative activities against any countries, so, in our country, especially in India, so government also decided according to court decision deny right to vote. And second type of person is be unsound mind, any mental person. So in this condition, people also deny right to vote. Another, no one to be denied to right to vote. Different citizens differ from one another in many ways. Some are rich, some are poor, some are be highly educated, and some are not be educated, and some not educated to all. But still they have to right to vote. Student, in our country, no one denied. We also aware about many rich people also in our country, many poor communities also. So no one denied for right to vote according to wealth. And in our country, no one deny according to education. Educated people also have right to vote. Uneducated people also have right to vote. So during the time of election, everyone use his vote. Vote cast during the time of election in same line. where the rich people also stand in same line and poor people also stand in same line during the time of vote cast. So in our country, no one deny and everyone have right to vote. And in our country, adopt a new method of election system. During the time of election, this is important part. EPIC, Election Photo Identity Card. This is a new system introduced by the Election Commission. The government has tried to give this card to every person on the voter list. The voters are required to carry this card when they go out to the vote so that no one can vote for someone else. Means during the time of election, no one use false vote on the name of another person. So government also decided to start a new system, election photo identity card. In this election photo identity card, everything is being mentioned. But this card is not yet compulsory for voting. For voting, the voter can show many other proof of identity like ration card or driving license also. So if any people have no any EPIC, so at this time, this person also use, this voter also use any another identification during the time, proof of identification during the time of election. Look at this picture. Almost everything also mentioned in this voter identity card, vote number, ward number, address also, name, age, father name. So everything also mentioned in this voter identity card. So this system also controlled false voting during the time of election and also conduct free and fair election system in our country. Okay, student, remaining part of this chapter we continue on next lecture. Thank you.